How we doing, everyone? Sam here from United People's TV, here to preview the Aston Villa game. Friday night football, the most inconvenient thing in the world for fans. It's only happening because there's an English District League March, so they've pushed the game forward to Friday. From next year onwards, Friday night football is going to be a thing. I think there's going to be about 10 fixtures, something like that. Annoying. For the travelling fans, it's terrible. But anyway, enough of the moaning. Let's get straight down to the preview. Coming into the game, you can see Aston Villa in 5th, United in 7th. Both teams won 1-0 on the opening day of the season. United had the trickier tie. We had Spurs at home. Now, it wasn't a massively convincing win, but it was a win where United soaked up quite a lot of pressure. In the opening stages, Spurs were on top. Then United came into it and really controlled the game. And then for the last 15 minutes, Spurs came back on top. Romero was good in goal. He didn't make any wonderful saves. He just made some good saves. Right positions, right times, good palming into good areas. So he did well. And I think Louis van Gaal will be very happy with that. The season's about building momentum. It's not about peaking too early. Nice scrappy 1-0 win to start off with. I'm happy with that. Aston Villa, on the other hand, they basically say the same thing. They went to Bournemouth, who were obviously excitable, in the Premier League, first game of the season at home. Come on, lads, we'll win. They just couldn't finish their dinner. Aston Villa took advantage of that and scored 1-0, goal in the 73rd minute with a header, and they came away with 3 points. Now, Aston Villa, they've lost Fabian Delph, they've lost Christian Benteke. They've made some decent signings too though. They've got Jordan Ayew, and he obviously made his debut against Bournemouth. And the tricky part of this is it's an away tie. And United away from home last year were crap. At home was fantastic form. That's why we got into 4th place. This year, if we're going to be doing anything to do with competing for the title, we have to improve our away form. There's no two ways about it. And, Villa Park's been home to some great United ties in the past. Obviously, it's where Giggs scored his goal in '99. Hernandez scored a hat-trick from the bench. Well, hat-trick, was it an own goal? Who cares? 1-3-2 that day. Last year even, it was a nice tie. It was where Falcao actually scored a goal, had his nice knee celebration, pumping the badge. It was a moment, it was like, Falcao's good. Then we realised he wasn't. And then let's not even talk about the rest. Team news going into the game, we've got David De Gea's not playing for Man United. I think we all sort of expected that. Reports are saying that he doesn't want to play for us. Now that's a whole different video altogether. We're going to have Rooney starting up front as always. It's going to be interesting to see who starts in midfield, because I think Louis van Gaal will want to have a very pragmatic approach to this away game. He'll start Carrick, he'll start Schneiderlin, and I hope he starts Herrera. Because I want to see, it's about packing that midfield, not packing it, but getting that presence in there, because Aston Villa are the home team and they are going to have some good pressure on us, and we're going to have to hit on the counter-attack. And we've now got the pace for the counter-attack. We've got Shaw and Darmian, who have got great engines on the 2 full-back positions. If we've got Herrera and Schneiderlin in midfield, that's a great duo too. And then up front, we've got Memphis, don't know where he'll play. Ashley Young going back to his old ground, where they still, for some reason, boo him. But that's just Aston Villa fans for you. What's my prediction? Now, this is something different altogether. I'm going to say United win. Away from home, it's hard to predict. You can be as confident as you want going into a game, and then it just doesn't work out. But Aston Villa at home, never an easy tie, and that's something that's going to be a pattern this year. If you look down the Premier League table, there's really good teams all around it. There's not going to be any easy look at you. Normally, a few years ago maybe, you might have looked at Aston Villa and said, right, banker, 3 points. That doesn't exist anymore in the Premier League. There's hardly any banker games. So there's going to be loads of teams losing to, drawing to Swansea on the opening day of the season, like Chelsea did, or losing to them last year like we did, but that's different. I think it'll be quite a tough game. It's Friday night football. It's away from home. Everyone's going to have a few beers. Crowd's going to be loud. As always, United faithful always travelling are fantastic. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments below. What sort of game are you expecting? So as I said, my prediction, I don't know about a score. I'm just going to go for United win. Let me know what you think the score will be in the comments below. Hopefully it'll be a good game. We'll be back after the game with a match review for you. Alright? See you later.
Hello! Hey! Pay attention to the manager.